Welcome to Towson City Center, home of the Institute for Wellbeing. On the second floor, we have the business office and our waiting room. On the third floor of the Institute for Wellbeing, we have 4 sound booths. This is our first booth, Booth A. This is our patient side of the booth. This is where you would test your admittance measures, any paperwork that you would need for your patients. And here's our clinician side of the booth. As you can see, we have our Astera machine. In our second booth, Booth B, it's almost identical to Booth A. We have our patient side of the booth. We have our admittance measures. But in this side, for our clinicians, we have a different audiometer. Here we are at Booth C. Booth C is special for our pediatric appointments. As you can see, we have some toys up there for our condition play audiometry. We also have our newest GSI tympanometer. And if you can hear a little rattling in the background, that's our visual reinforcement audiometry machine for all of our kiddos. And finally, in our last booth, Booth D. This booth is good for any electrophysiologic testing. As you can see, we have some electrodes, some more equipment for electrophys. We also have a big comfy chair in case our patients need to fall asleep during testing. We have some hearing conservation equipment. And here is our newest audiometer. Also on the third floor of the Institute for Wellbeing, we have our hearing aid fitting labs. In the main portion of the hearing aid lab, we have tools for cerumen management. We have our otoscopes, a vacuum, some cleaning materials, our stock materials, and any other storage that we need or any other tools we would need for hearing aid troubleshoots. This is our Lab A. You can see we have equipment for ear mold impressions. We have some demo models, verification equipment, a computer, and more stock materials. We also have our head Carl, who has been very important for our learning. There's also an identical booth on the other side. This is Lab B. And as you can see, it's most of the same equipment. Third hearing aid lab. This lab is a little bigger than our other labs, and it has our new VeriFit equipment. The last audiology related room on the third floor is our vestibular assessment lab. Here we have our rotary chair. Some more equipment. On our fourth floor of the Institute for Wellbeing, we have more of our student lounges and our study spaces. This room has become home to our second year cohort because of the beautiful view out the window.